Training is going great. This week has been a good reintroduction to proper strength training. The last couple of months, I've been dealing with a patella fracture, which threw off most of my training. I've been trying to keep my volume and intensities the same, but it's been a grind. I'm also dealing with some shoulder issues, which are messing up my bench too. However, I'm sticking to the course, trying to train in a way that supports recovery and maintenance. This week has been a reintroduction to working weights and volumes. Squats were great. There's still a bit of pain, which makes me wary of high-effort lifts, but it's still manageable to train on. You'll see a clip of my quad tendon rippling when under a single leg load, which looks sketchy. SSB squats were great. However, I might stick to more squat volume instead. I'll do my top set and follow it up with some back down sets of 5. I'll see how that feels. Apart from that, leg press, leg curl, and leg extension are all staples of a good leg day. Bench was surprisingly good for once. I did 140 kilograms for 10 reps. My best is 13, and this wasn't really a major effort set. Slower tempo and being cautious of my shoulder. I followed this up with sets of 10, which were absolutely fine. I'm unsure which accessories I want to do for bench. I'm definitely sticking with more volume on the main movement, but I don't have access to dips in this gym, which are normally my favorite. I'm considering some incline work, and the usual tricep pushdowns and flies. I'll look around and find a consistent bunch of exercises to work on. Deadlifts were great. They've been affected by the knee, as pushing through the floor is painful, but I managed a 290 kilograms single with it. I did a back down with 220 kilograms, but I definitely have room for a lot more volume. I also want to consider some bent over rows as a secondary movement. Chin-ups are great. I'm definitely progressing really well with these. I'm also experimenting with some other forms of rowing. The lat pull down with the close grip handles is great. I need to find a good horizontal alternative, which will either be dumbbells or this row machine that I used. I just need to get the settings right and get used to the handles. I need to add in some ab work to this day too. The fourth day is shoulders based, incline presses first, then we move on to some general shoulder work. Seated dumbbell press for a secondary, then lateral raises and rear delt work with face pulls. I'm trying to superset these with some bicep movements. Overall, this week has been great and very manageable. I just need to work on increasing my tolerance and load over time while rehabbing this knee and shoulder. Hopefully we can build a fair bit of strength over the next couple of months.